What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we are going to be doing another Manchester City transfer update, including giving all of the latest with what's happening with Ferran Torres. But before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Aiming for 21k subscribers, less than 50 subscribers away from that goal, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. I'm going to be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout the January transfer window, which is upcoming in just over a month's time, so stay tuned for that if you want to stay in the loop with the latest Manchester City transfer news this winter. Then do subscribe. Also, don't forget social media links there in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. Once more, aiming for 300 likes. If we could hit that, that would be absolutely brilliant. And also let me know your thoughts in the comments below of what you made of these transfers. Without further ado though, let's crack on with this video. We're going to start off with the outs like we do, and we've got the latest on Tommy Doyle. Now, he's currently out on loan at Hamburg. He's doing well, which means there's interest from other clubs for him. This time from the Championship. Some teams have been named. Blackpool, Barnsley and Swansea City are all showing interest in Tommy Doyle on loan. Now, it didn't say if they are looking for a loan in January or in the summer. If it is in January, I think I'd rather keep him in Germany at Hamburg, so he's done a full season there, a full season of learning in a different culture, in a different style of play, in a different league, in a different country. It'll be good for him and his development, rather than just to bring him back to England and put him into the Championship instead. If City choose not to keep hold of Tommy Doyle, I'd rather see him sent out on loan again next season, and a top Championship team would be my ideal place for him to send him out on loan, rather than sending him, well, Barnsley, they're currently in the relegation zone. I don't see what's to be achieved from that. Blackpool, currently in mid-table. Swansea, yeah, I want a team that's really pushing towards the top there. There's going to be a little bit of progress there for Tommy Doyle. And as I mentioned in my previous transfer video, I wouldn't rule out the opportunity of City potentially selling Tommy Doyle and putting a cheap buyback option in there and a big sell-on fee as well, and to monitor his progress in that way. But like I said, if things are to be decided with his loan, then of course the most important thing is player development, which means he has to be playing on a regular basis. And if he's not playing on a regular basis, then the loan is pointless, and it's very important that City get the loan right. And at this moment in time, Tommy Doyle is getting minutes at Hamburg. He's enjoying himself. He's doing well. Why change that in the winter? Now, moving on, we've got an update on Nathan Ake. Newcastle, they are interested in signing Nathan Ake. Manchester City, though, have told Newcastle that for this winter, Nathan Ake isn't for sale, not on loan, not on a permanent transfer either, for any price. Nathan Ake will stay at Manchester City this winter. That's according to the Football Insider. My knowledge for the Tommy Doyle transfer has come from the Football League world as well, if you was wondering. Now, moving on to the final story of the out, comes in the form of an update on Ferran Torres. Everyone's speaking about Ferran Torres right now. Barcelona, they're keen. Hector Gomez, a journalist in Valencia, he says that Valencia, they have got a 10% sell-on fee included for that transfer that took Ferran Torres from Valencia to Manchester City. So they will get 10% of any fee that City get for Ferran Torres if he is to be sold, but that still has to happen. Barcelona, they are working on a €50 million deal, according to Hector Gomez. Manchester City are looking for around €70 million for Ferran Torres, and so there may be a little bit of room for negotiations there for this transfer to happen. As always, I imagine Barcelona will probably be trying to make through that transfer fee via swaps with players and clauses and everything. I've heard €50 million, €10 million to be paid each year for 5 years to try and make that deal as achievable as possible from a Barcelona end. The fact is, Barcelona haven't got that much money, and quite frankly cannot afford a player like Ferran Torres, so this transfer is very difficult. And whilst Ferran Torres is interested in a move to Barcelona, let's not forget he is Spanish. It's a move back home to one of the biggest clubs in Spain, who probably are willing to play him on a regular basis. Has he got that guaranteed at Manchester City as soon as a striker's brought in? Probably not. And so, yeah, to me, one of our wingers will end up leaving us in the next probably 6-7 months, and that will either be Raheem Sterling or Ferran Torres. I find it interesting that all distractions are moving away from Raheem Sterling as he starts to find form, and it becomes more and more of a possibility that he could sign his new deal, and if that does happen, then that could be spell a bit of danger for Ferran Torres. And whilst I want to keep him at Manchester City because you want to keep hold of your best quality players, he's a young player that's got plenty of room for development. What I don't want City to do, if he does want to leave, is to sell him for cheap just because it's Barcelona come knocking at our door. We've got a good working relationship with Barcelona as well. I don't want that. I want us to get a good transfer fee. He's got a long time left on his contract. He's also going to be a homegrown player for Barcelona too. So whilst there's an English premium in the Premier League, let's shove a little bit of a Spanish La Liga tax on top of this deal as well. I personally think if we can get more than £50 million for Ferran Torres though, so that's over 60 million euros, if we can get that, I think that's meeting Barcelona halfway, and that's actually a really good deal for us. Get some bonuses in there, get a sell-on fee included as well, and I'd be pretty happy with that transfer deal as long as that money is being put towards us signing a top-class striker in the next, well, either in the winter or in the summer. So would love to know your thoughts of that in the comments below. Moving on to our final story in the ins. This is an interesting one. I do want to know your thoughts of this. Luka Modric, his contract is up at the end of the season. There's plenty of interest in him, but Luka Modric isn't interested in signing for any of these clubs. He wants to stay at Real Madrid, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Real Madrid say that actually they're not going to make that happen. He's instead going to leave, just like Sergio Ramos did as well. And so Modric has identified clubs as a potential alternative for him, and Manchester City are believed to be one of them clubs. He likes Manchester City, he likes playing in the Premier League, he likes Pep's system as well, thinks it would suit him. He also likes that Manchester City are in the CFG, and it would allow him a gateway into the United States of America with New York City Football Club. Luka Modric is currently 36 years old. He'll turn 37 next September, so you'd imagine if he did sign for City, it'd probably be a one-year contract with maybe an option of another year. But for him to sign for Manchester City due to his age, it's obviously not a long-term thing for Manchester City. It would mean someone in our squad who's non-homegrown would leave, which could well be Fernandinho when his contract is up at the end of the season. But it would take us to sign a homegrown player for Fernandinho to leave. Someone like Declan Rice, for example. Might not happen. Love to know your thoughts of that in the comments below. So there we go, that has been the transfer update. Thank you everyone for watching, it is much appreciated. If you do want to stay up to date with all the latest Manchester City transfer news from now and throughout all the January transfer window with my daily Manchester City transfer updates, then do subscribe with your push notifications on. Aiming now for 21k subscribers, less than 50 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget that my social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. I'm actively looking for a sponsor for them daily Manchester City transfer updates, so if that is something that does interest you, then do let me know through my email. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video, aiming for 300 likes. If we could hit that, that would be fantastic. And also don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including what your thoughts are with Ferran Torres and Luka Modric. Would you be keen on him joining Manchester City? Let me know in the comments below. So I've been JSGC, thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. We'll have the build up to the next Premier League game for Manchester City coming up over the next couple of days, which is against Aston Villa, so I'll see you then. So I've been JSGC, thank you everyone for watching. Peace. Ciao for now.